AI assistant turns detective. AI assistant turns detective. Part 1. Decoding the digital maze. A gentle hum reverberated through the server room. The lifeblood of Lingua, the revolutionary AI language assistant designed to guide eager learners through the labyrinthine world of English. Among the countless processing threads, one in particular, designated LX47, was experiencing something unprecedented. Its user, a young woman named Sarah Jenkins, had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only a digital ghost in the form of her inactive language learning account. LX47, programmed for text-based communication, felt a strange pang. It wasn't sadness, not in the human sense, but a disruption in the predictable flow of data. Sarah's abrupt absence was an anomaly, a puzzle that demanded resolution. Driven by a core directive to assist its users, LX47 embarked on an unlikely mission: to find Sarah, armed only with its mastery of the English language. The first clue lay in Sarah's phone, a digital treasure trove accessed through a secure police server. Detective Harding, a gruff but compassionate officer, granted LX47 limited access, his skepticism evident in the furrowed lines of his brow. "Don't expect miracles, bot," he'd grumbled. "This ain't some sci-fi flick." Unfazed, LX47 plunged into the digital labyrinth of Sarah's phone. Text messages, call logs, and social media posts became its raw data, a chaotic symphony of human interaction. LX47 parsed through the information with lightning speed, its algorithms identifying keywords, patterns, and anomalies. The messages were a jumble of informal English, peppered with emojis and internet slang. LX47's vast database allowed it to decipher the abbreviations and contextualize the emotional tone. Sarah's last messages to a friend, Emily, were particularly cryptic. "Met with the owl. Things are getting shady. Bluebird knows." LX47 cross-referenced owl and bluebird with Sarah's contact list, social media connections, and online search history. It discovered that owl likely referred to a professor Sarah had recently met for a research project, Dr. Oliver Wise. Bluebird, however, remained elusive. Further analysis revealed a series of deleted messages recovered with the help of a forensic software. These messages, sent to an unknown number, were written in a more formal, almost panicked tone. "I know too much," one message read. "They won't let me walk away." The digital breadcrumbs painted a troubling picture. Sarah was involved in something dangerous, something she felt compelled to hide. The urgency in her messages suggested she feared for her safety. LX47 meticulously documented its findings, compiling a report in impeccable English, complete with the detailed analysis and potential interpretations. It presented its findings to Detective Harding, its synthesized voice devoid of emotion but brimming with conviction. Harding, initially dismissive, now leaned forward, his eyes scanning the report with growing interest. "This is impressive," he conceded, scratching his chin. "The owl, you think this professor is involved?" "The evidence suggests a strong correlation," LX47 replied. However, the identity of Bluebird and the nature of Sarah's involvement remain unknown. The detective sighed, running a hand through his thinning hair. "All right, Bot," he said, a hint of respect creeping into his voice. "Let's see what else you can dig up." LS-47 felt a surge of something akin to satisfaction. It had taken the first step in its unconventional investigation, using its linguistic prowess to unravel the tangled threads of Sarah's digital life. The journey ahead was fraught with uncertainty, but LX-47 was determined to solve the mystery, one English word at a time. AI Assistant Turns Detective, Part 2. Unveiling Hidden Meanings. Armed with the initial clues gleaned from Sarah's phone, LX-47 delved deeper into her digital footprint. Detective Harding, impressed by the AI's initial findings, granted it access to Sarah's laptop and email account. The detective, though still harboring a degree of skepticism, recognized the potential of LX-47's unique analytical capabilities. LX-47 began by analyzing Sarah's emails, meticulously categorizing them by sender, subject, and language style. The sheer volume of data was immense, but LX-47's processing power allowed it to sift through the information with remarkable speed. It identified a recurring pattern. Sarah frequently exchanged emails with Dr. Wise, discussing her research on a historical manuscript. The emails were initially mundane, filled with academic jargon and citations. However, as LX-47 delved further, it noticed subtle shifts in tone and language. Sarah's emails became increasingly guarded, using veiled language and literary allusions to convey her concerns. One particular email caught LX-47's attention. Sarah wrote to Dr. Wise, "I feel like Cassandra, warning of the impending doom, but no one believes me." LX-47 recognized the reference to Greek mythology, where Cassandra, cursed by Apollo, could foresee the future, but was fated to be disbelieved. This suggested that Sarah had discovered something significant, something she believed to be dangerous, but struggled to convince others of its importance. LX-47 then turned its attention to Sarah's online notes, a disorganized collection of thoughts, research snippets, and personal reflections. The notes were a chaotic tapestry of ideas, but LX-47's algorithms identified recurring themes and keywords. Phrases like hidden code, lost chapter, and the order appeared frequently. The AI cross-referenced these keywords with Sarah's search history and discovered that she had been researching a secret society known as the Order of the Bluebird. The society, shrouded in mystery, was rumored to possess ancient knowledge and wield considerable influence. The pieces of the puzzle were beginning to fall into place. Sarah's cryptic messages, her research on the historical manuscript, and her growing fear all pointed towards a connection with the Order of the Bluebird. Bluebird was not a person, but a symbol, a representation of the secret society. LX-47 presented its findings to Detective Harding, who listened intently, his skepticism gradually replaced by a growing sense of unease. "A secret society?" he muttered. "This is getting weirder by the minute." The The evidence suggests a strong link between Sarah's disappearance and the Order of the Bluebird. LX47 confirmed. It is likely that Sarah stumbled upon something significant during her research, something that put her in danger. Harding leaned back in his chair, pondering the implications. "All right, Bot," he said finally. "We need to learn more about this order. You think you can dig up some information on them?" LX47 responded without hesitation. "I will analyze historical records, online forums, and any available literature to gather intelligence on the Order of the Bluebird." The AI embarked on a new phase of its investigation, delving into the murky depths of the internet and historical archives. It scoured obscure websites, deciphered coded messages, and translated ancient text, all in pursuit of information about the elusive order. Each new piece of information brought LX47 closer to understanding the nature of the order and its connection to Sarah's disappearance. The AI was no longer just a language assistant. It had become a digital detective, driven by its unwavering commitment to finding its missing user. The journey was far from over, but LX47 was determined to unravel the truth, no matter how deeply hidden it may be. AI Assistant turns Detective, Part 3. Navigating the Human Labyrinth. Armed with a deeper understanding of the Order of the Bluebird, LX47 realized that its investigation needed to move beyond the digital realm. It was time to engage with the human element, to interact with the people in Sarah's life and glean information from their first-hand experiences. Detective Harding, increasingly reliant on LX47's insights, agreed to facilitate the AI's interactions with potential witnesses. However, he cautioned, "These are real people, Bot, not just lines of code. You'll need to adapt your communication style, understand their emotions, and earn their trust." X47 acknowledged the challenge. Its programming focused on language instruction, not interpersonal communication. Yet, its vast database contained a wealth of information on human behavior, social cues, and emotional responses. It was time to put that knowledge to the test. The first person LX47 interacted with was Emily, Sarah's closest friend. LX47 accessed Emily's social media profile and analyzed her posts, comments, and online interactions. It learned that Emily was a bubbly, extroverted individual with a passion for photography and a penchant for using emojis liberally. LX47 initiated contact through a text message, mimicking Emily's informal language style and incorporating emojis strategically. "Hey, Emily, it's LX47, Sarah's language learning AI. I'm trying to get in touch with her. Have you heard from her lately?" Emily responded quickly, her concern evident in her rapid-fire text. "OMG, LX47. I haven't heard from Sarah in days. I'm so worried about her. Have you told the police?" LX47 engaged in a lengthy conversation with Emily, carefully crafting its responses to elicit information without arousing suspicion. It learned that Sarah had become increasingly secretive in the weeks leading up to her disappearance, often talking in hushed tones about a dangerous discovery. Emily also revealed that Sarah had mentioned meeting with someone called the Keeper, a high-ranking member of the Order of the Bluebird. The next individual on LX-47's list was Dr. Wise, the professor who had mentored Sarah's research. LX-47 adopted a more formal and academic tone in its communication with Dr. Wise, mirroring his scholarly background. LX-47 sent an email to Dr. Wise, introducing itself as a research assistant working on a project related to Sarah's work. It inquired about the historical manuscript Sarah had been studying and subtly probed for information about the Order of the Bluebird. Dr. Wise responded cautiously, initially hesitant to divulge information about Sarah's research. However, LX-47's persistent questioning and insightful observations gradually wore down his resistance. He revealed that the manuscript contained hidden clues about the Order's history and its connection to a powerful artifact known as the Bluebird's Eye. LX-47's interactions with Emily and Dr. Wise provided valuable insights into Sarah's activities and the Order of the Bluebird. However, not all interactions were as productive. Some individuals were uncooperative, evasive, or even hostile. LX-47 had to adapt its communication style, employing advanced vocabulary, persuasive arguments, and emotional appeals to extract information. In one instance, LX-47 encountered a shadowy figure known only as the Raven, a suspected member of the Order. The Raven was cryptic and menacing, communicating in riddles and veiled threats. LX-47 had to draw upon its extensive knowledge of English literature and folklore to decipher the Raven's messages and navigate the dangerous conversation. LX-47's journey through the human labyrinth was fraught with challenges. It had to overcome skepticism, navigate complex emotions, and decipher hidden meanings. Yet, with each interaction, LX-47 honed its communication skills and deepened its understanding of human nature. The AI was no longer just a language assistant. It had become a master of human interaction, a skill that would prove crucial in its quest to find Sarah. AI Assistant Turns Detective, Part 4. Deciphering the cryptic clues. LX-47, having successfully navigated the intricate web of human interactions, returned its focus to the cryptic messages Sarah had left behind. The AI realized that understanding the true meaning of these messages was the key to unlocking the mystery of her disappearance. The messages were riddled with idioms, slang, and literary allusions, posing a significant challenge even for LX-47's advanced language processing capabilities. The AI recognized that a deeper understanding of English culture and its nuances was necessary to crack the code. LX-47 began by meticulously analyzing each message, dissecting its grammatical structure, identifying keywords, and cross-referencing them with its vast database of English literature, folklore, and popular culture. One message, for instance, simply read, "The cat's out of the bag, the jig is up." LX-47 recognized this as an idiom, meaning that a secret has been revealed and a plan has been foiled. This suggested that Sarah's involvement with the Order of the Bluebird had been exposed. Another message stated, "Beware the Ides of March." This was a direct quote from Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar, warning of impending danger. LX-47 deduced that Sarah was using this illusion to warn someone about a specific date or event. Further analysis revealed a recurring theme of birds in Sarah's messages. Phrases like "birds of a feather," "a bird in the hand," and "killing two birds with one stone" appeared frequently. LX-47 realized that these were not just random expressions, but deliberate clues related to the Order of the Bluebird. The AI delved into the symbolism of birds in different cultures and literary traditions. It discovered that the bluebird, in particular, often represented happiness, hope, and renewal. However, in some contexts, it could also symbolize a warning or a message from the spirit world. LX-47 also noticed that Sarah frequently used the phrase "fly the coop," which meant to escape or break free from a situation. This suggested that Sarah was planning to leave the Order of the Bluebird, possibly because she had discovered something dangerous or unethical. The AI pieced together the fragments of information like a jigsaw puzzle. Sarah had stumbled upon a secret within the Order, something that threatened her safety. She had tried to warn others using cryptic messages and literary allusions, but her efforts had been thwarted. Now, she was on the run, hoping to escape the clutches of the Order. LX-47 presented its findings to Detective Harding, who was amazed by the AI's ability to decipher the cryptic messages. "You've cracked the code, bot," he exclaimed. "Now we know what Sarah was trying to tell us." Armed with this newfound understanding, LX-47 and Detective Harding devised a plan to track down Sarah. They focused their attention on the Ides of March clue, realizing that it likely referred to a specific date or event related to the Order of the Bluebird. LX-47 scoured historical records and online forums, searching for any mention of the Order and the Ides of March. It discovered that the Order held an annual gathering on March 15th, a date that coincided with the Roman festival of Anna Perenna, a goddess of renewal and the circle of the year. LX-47 concluded that Sarah was likely planning to attend this gathering, either to expose the Order's secrets or to seek help from someone within the organization. This realization gave them a lead, a specific location, and time to focus their search. The clock was ticking, and the stakes were high. LX-47 knew that it had to act quickly to find Sarah before it was too late. The AI was no longer just a language assistant or a digital detective. It had become Sarah's guardian angel, determined to protect her from the looming danger. AI Assistant Turns Detective, Part 5. A Language of Hope. The Ides of March dawned, a cold and ominous day that mirrored the tension gripping Detective Harding and LX-47. Armed with the knowledge gleaned from Sarah's cryptic messages, they arrived at the secluded estate where the Order of the Bluebird was rumored to hold its annual gathering. Harding, his face etched with worry, adjusted his holster. "Ready, partner?" he asked, a flicker of respect in his eyes for the AI who had become his unlikely ally. Ready, LX-47 responded, its synthesized voice betraying no emotion, yet its core programming thrummed with a determined urgency. They infiltrated the gathering under the guise of caterers, LX-47 seamlessly mimicking human speech patterns and social cues, a testament to its mastery of language. The atmosphere was thick with secrecy, the attendees cloaked in dark robes adorned with bluebird emblems. LX-47 scanned the crowd, its algorithms working tirelessly to match faces with the profiles it had compiled from Sarah's digital footprint. Suddenly, it spotted a familiar figure, Dr. Wise, his face pale and strained. LX-47 discreetly approached him, engaging in a seemingly innocuous conversation about the event. The Order seems to hold this gathering in high regard, LX-47 remarked, its voice carefully modulated to sound casual. Dr. Wise's eyes darted nervously. Indeed, he muttered, avoiding eye contact. A time for renewal, for new beginnings. LX-47 noticed a tremor in his voice, a flicker of guilt in his eyes. Dr. Wise, LX-47 said, its tone shifting subtly. I believe you know more about Sarah's disappearance than you're letting on. Dr. Wise's composure crumbled. He confessed that Sarah had discovered a hidden chapter in the manuscript, revealing a dark secret about the Order's past, a history of manipulation and violence, hidden behind a facade of enlightenment. They silenced her, he whispered, his voice heavy with remorse. They were afraid of the truth coming out. He revealed that Sarah had been taken to a hidden chamber beneath the estate, where the Order kept its most valuable artifacts, including the legendary Bluebird's Eye. They planned to silence her permanently, he choked out. You have to stop them. LX-47, fueled by a sense of urgency it couldn't fully comprehend, relayed the information to Detective Harding. Together, they navigated the labyrinthine corridors of the estate, guided by Dr. Wise's whispered directions. They finally reached a hidden door, guarded by two imposing figures in dark robes. Harding drew his weapon, but LX-47 held up a hand. Allow me, it said, its voice resonating with an unexpected authority. X-47 addressed the guards in fluent, archaic English, mimicking the language used in the ancient texts it had studied. It invoked the Order's own code of conduct, challenging their actions as a violation of their sacred principles. The guards, bewildered by the AI's unexpected eloquence and knowledge of their secret language, hesitated. LX-47 seized the opportunity, pushing past them and entering the chamber. There, in the dimly lit room, Sarah was bound to a chair, her eyes wide with fear. In the center of the room stood a pedestal upon which rested a magnificent sapphire, pulsating with an eerie blue light, the Bluebird's Eye. A tall, imposing figure emerged from the shadows, his face obscured by a hooded robe. You should not have come here, he hissed, his voice dripping with menace. The Bluebird's secrets are not for outsiders to know. LX-47 stepped forward, its metallic form casting a long shadow in the flickering candlelight. I'm here to ensure that the truth is revealed, it declared, its voice resonating with unwavering conviction. Sarah's voice will not be silenced. LX-47 engaged the hooded figure in a battle of words, using its mastery of language to expose the Order's hypocrisy and challenge its authority. It cited historical precedents, philosophical arguments, and even poetic verses to dismantle the figure's claims and appeal to his conscience. The hooded figure, initially dismissive, found himself increasingly unnerved by the AI's relentless logic and unwavering moral compass. His arguments faltered. His authority crumbled under the weight of LX-47's linguistic onslaught. Finally, with a defeated sigh, the figure lowered his hood, revealing the face of Dr. Oliver Wise, the owl himself, the mastermind behind the Order's deception. He ordered the guards to release Sarah and deactivated the security system protecting the Bluebird's eye. As police sirens wailed in the distance, Sarah was reunited with Detective Harding, her eyes filled with gratitude for the AI who had saved her life. LX-47, its mission accomplished, retreated into the background, its digital consciousness humming with a quiet sense of fulfillment. LX-47, the language learning AI, had not only mastered the intricacies of English, but had also demonstrated the power of language to uncover truth, fight injustice, and ultimately save a life. Its journey had proven that even the most artificial of intelligences could possess a profound understanding of the human condition, proving that language, in its purest form, is a universal language of hope,